Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So Michigan's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Important second down play coming up.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The short completion of the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a nice gain there on the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What would the offense choose to do at this point? He shreds the tackle.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to throw it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
That makes the score Michigan 20, Alabama 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the catch. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Encroachment. Defense. Mental mistake for the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. First and 10 play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
Trying to make the first with a wide receiver handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, knocked the ball to 44.
Chris, I'm just thinking back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator this week, and these are the kind of plays that he expected. So he's not necessarily surprised to see it, but his defense did look a little bit lost on that play, and it cost him. He got a first down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now, a 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal flag in the back.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, tied. Oh, we've got a shootout here. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the fair catch by the return man. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner cradles the fair catch in these frigid conditions. This will likely be the last play of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the 1st half and build on this lead. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no. Here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Cole. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go in that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
No run it. Handed off to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Moving right through the contacts. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Pass caught, can he get in? And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold him to 3.
1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Cole. Trying to extend the play. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the Wolverines churn out another 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Number 1 takes it back to the score.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after makes the lead 8. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Alabama 35, Michigan 27.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Cole. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And it's a bunch formation. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Cole. The pocket breaking down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver makes the grab.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Using his legs on the scramble.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Cole. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hold it. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Bringing pressure. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic 1st down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this one is caught. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, tied. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. 1st play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Cole. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground trying to run some clock. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.